For more on this, let's go across to my colleagues joining us. Aman Sharma is joining us live from Patna. Pallavi Ghosh and Payal Mehta are also tracking the latest developments. Aman, there are hectic parleys going on, and I think in some ways both of the alliances will be judged on who is able to handle these seat-sharing discussions better, because sometimes differences also spill out in the open. So who's able to manage it as a united front would be key to watch.
Well, very clearly, and the differences are certainly spilling out in the open. Shivani, we have Jitin Ram Manjhi, who's completely tweeted out and also given a statement that he needs at least 15 seats. He says that is my prestige, that is my reputation. I need to get at least 15 seats because I also want to become a recognized party and I need that much to contest this election. Remember, the last time in the 2020 Bihar elections, Manjhi had got 7 seats from the NDA. He had won 4 seats. This time also, the NDA was willing to give him the same, about 7 to 8 seats, but he's asking for 15. Same is the case with Chirag Paswan, a competitor inside the NDA, a camp over the Dalit vote, because both Manjhi and Chirag are both Dalit parties. Chirag Paswan also asking for about 35 seats, but BJP is not willing to give him more than 20, 22, 23 seats because, BJP and JDU together are contesting about 205 seats. They plan to JDU 103, BJP 102. That takes it to 205. Just about 38 seats are then left to distribute amongst 3 partners. I think it will take 24 hours more for the BJP to come out with its seat-sharing formula. But the key thing will be how, if they can placate both Chirag and Manjhi, because if Manjhi, as he is threatening that he will not contest on a single seat, if he doesn't get 15, this could be a bad message to the Dalit voters in the state whom Manjhi claims to represent from the side of the NDA. On the other side, we have similar parleys going on. Last night, the meeting of Tejasvi Yadav has gone on till late night with the Congress, with the left. There, Mr. Mukesh Sahani of the VIP is proving to be a big headache for the Mahagathbandhan, because not only does he want 30 plus seats, he also wants to become the Deputy Chief Minister, which the RJD is simply not agreeable to do. I think the RJD wants to keep the Congress below 70, and Pallavi would be able to weigh in more on what the Congress is doing. But I think the RJD camp is clearly looking to contest at least 135 seats in this election, because they had last time contested around 144.
Payal, what more are you learning as far as the pulls and pushes within the NDA alliance is concerned?
Well, the NDA leaders are extremely confident that conversations have gone in the right direction. They also are very confident that all the alliance partners will come along and will come on board. As far as that is concerned, conversations have taken place with Chirag Paswan, with Jitin Ram Manjhi and Upendra Kushwaha already as well. Chirag Paswan has agreed to the formula that the BJP has worked out, is what we are given to understand. We'll have to just wait and see, because that all-important meeting will take place in Patna this evening, which is the precursor to the meeting that is expected to take place in Delhi sometime later this week. As far as the BJP seats are concerned, the Parliamentary Board and the Central Election Committee will have to meet to finalize the candidates. We're given to understand by the first week of the first part of next week, or at least late this week, you'll be able to get at least the first list of candidates as far as the BJP is concerned. So that's going to be something that's going to be worked out. The BJP understands that Chirag Paswan is a very, very emotive person. So several top leaders of the BJP in their highest order have already conversed with Chirag Paswan on multiple platforms and made him understand. Because there was also a sense within the BJP and the other parties in the NDA that Chirag Paswan was probably cozying up to Prashant Kishore, which he publicly has said that the doors to Prashant Kishore are always open. But the BJP has made it very, very clear to him that he has to come out very clean, and that's why he has come out and made a statement of sorts that he has nothing to do with Chirag. Chirag has nothing to do with Prashant Kishore. That is something that he's assured the BJP leadership as well.
Okay, just stay with me. I also want to bring in Pallavi Ghosh, who's tracking the other alliance. Pallavi, what are the big questions in front of the Mahagathbandhan as they sit down and, ease out some of their differences?
I think the main problem is really for the Congress party to kind of balance out its own ambitions as a national political party versus, how to understand the real politics. And the real politics on the ground is that in the Mahagathbandhan, which includes left and of course the Congress and RJD, RJD is going to be the biggest player. They have most at stake as far as the Bihar elections goes. Congress has now been, unfortunately for it, used to being a fringe player largely because of a poor organization, and it has not been able to kind of capture the narrative as far as the state of Bihar is concerned. Well, they contested on around 70 seats last time round. At 4 p.m. today is going to be that virtual Congress Election Committee or the CEC meeting, which is the penultimate body which is going to decide on the distribution of tickets, who are the ones who are going to get the tickets. I think it will be interesting to see whenever they come out with their list, whether they are going to be contesting on all the 70. They are also under substantial amount of pressure to accommodate the left even more out of their own kitty. Will they agree to do that? Some in the Congress party feel that this time round the Congress must actually contest on more than 70 seats, because they feel that post a voter Adhikar Yatra, the narrative has shifted in favor of Rahul Gandhi as well as on the Congress. So that is going to be a fine balancing act that they'll have to make. The second bigger challenge is who is going to be the CM face. The Mahagathbandhan or the RJD, most precisely, Shivani, is insisting on the fact that you have to project and announce Tejasvi Yadav as the CM face of the Mahagathbandhan. There's another coalition over there of the NDA, and it's very clear that Nitish Kumar is the CM face. So it's going to be a battle of two chief ministers, and that clarity has to come in from the Mahagathbandhan. Can the Congress party afford to do that? Will they agree to do that? That final call, of course, will have to be taken by Rahul Gandhi as well as the Congress president.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining us.